Yeah, hi folks. Now today's video is just going to be a short one giving examples of how to piss off the mainstream media and how to garner their respect. But be warned folks, some of the language is a bit colourful.
I did want to ask, you're in Toronto. Welcome. Glad to hear it. It's been great.
Are you Canadian?
Of course I am.
Are you part of the fucking opposition? Are you?
I don't know how to phrase that.
You got like fucking. Yeah.
Well, I did want to ask.
Did you vote for Trudeau?
I'm not going to say.
And let me tell you something right now. If a man says he's not going to say, like, if you ask a motherfucker, did you vote for Biden? He's like, well, I'm not going to say. That's none of your business. He voted for fucking Biden.
Sean,
so hey,
Sean, I'm glad you had great experiences.
So this is what I'm talking about, you guys. The enemy of Canada.
Sure.
All right.
That's what it's got to be. It's got to be. We've got a pretty supportive gay and lesbian community in this city. I did want to ask you about something you wrote a couple of years ago. You said, if I had a gay son, I would think I'd...
Oh, look, another. I'm saying to you, the swamp, you guys, the swamp.
You become a champion, you become a star, and someone says...
Let me ask you something. Are you gay?
Have you had the chance to interact with a more diverse...
Let me know, are you gay?
Can I get an answer?
Well, no, I'm asking, this is a part of, are you a gay man?
I'm an ally of the community.
Okay. If you had a son and he was like, you had a son, he was gay, you'd be like, oh man, you don't want a grandkid?
No problem with it.
Oh man, well, dude, you're a weak fucking man, dude. You're part of the fucking problem. You elected Justin Trudeau. Like, when he sees the bank accounts, like, you're just fucking pathetic. And the fact that you have no fucking backbone. And has he shut down your fucking country and seized bank accounts? You ask me some stupid shit like that, go fuck yourself. Move the fuck on, man.
That doesn't really answer the question, but I did want to ask also things you said about the trans community. You said this past October when they announced the Bud Light sponsorship that you'd go so hard on Bud Light in your next fight, they'll have to accept me or denounce me when they know what, and will know what they stand for. Are you still going to use your fight time to kind of speak on that?
Here's the thing about Bud Light. 10 years ago, to be trans was a mental fucking illness. And now all of a sudden, people like you have fucking weaseled your way into the world. You are an infection. You are the definition of weakness. Everything that is wrong with the world is because of fucking you. And the best thing is the world's not buying it. The world's not buying your fucking bullshit you're fucking peddling. The world is not saying, you know what? You're right. Chicks have dicks. The world's not saying that. The world's saying, no, there are two genders. I don't want my kids being taught about, who they could fuck in school. I don't want my kids being taught about, their sexual preference. Like, dude, this guy is the fucking enemy. You want to look at the fucking enemy to our world? It's that motherfucker right there.
Dana, I just want to go back. You were talking about, like, you obviously give a long leash to your fighters about, what they can say when they are up there with a UFC microphone and you are getting into territory of homophobia, transphobia. Like, is there...
I don't give anybody a leash.
Well, I'm saying you...
A leash?
Like...
Free speech. I control what people say. Gonna tell people what to believe. Gonna tell people... I don't fucking tell any other human being what to say, what to think, and there's no leashes on any of them. What is your question?
I was asking that question. I'll move on, though.
Yeah, probably a good idea. That's ridiculous to say I give somebody a leash. Free speech, brother. People can say whatever they want and they can believe whatever they want. And I don't think there's any... We had two gay women who fought in the co-main event. They sat on the stage with Sean Strickland. They could give a shit what Sean Strickland thinks or what he says or what his beliefs are or what his opinions are. You know what I mean? Go ahead. What do you got?
Trust has been eroding in recent years, which is why this week's meeting on rebuilding trust has been so important.
Rebuilding trust with whom exactly? I'm sorry, I'm gonna let you finish. But here's the thing, as far as the public opinion is concerned, they don't trust you and they never will because they didn't elect you. And here's the thing, while we at it, Epstein didn't kill himself, and there are probably people in this very forum who were clients of him.
You mentioned that the biggest threat to a cohesive and sustainable world was security.
Mr. Schwab, I'm sorry, but the biggest threat to the world is the fake extreme news media, and the second biggest threat to the world is this very organization, the World Economic Forum, which is the Communist Party that was not elected by the people. And that's why I keep telling y'all should go fuck yourself. And I appreciate the World Economic Forum providing me the opportunity to be on this stage and say, fuck you, Klaus Schwab, and fuck your New World Order. We, the people, were born free, we will stay free, and you and all of your globalist friends, including everyone in this room, can go fuck yourself. And so yesterday, I stood on this stage and said some things that I should not have said. But we all deserve a second chance. So I would like to apologize to absolutely no one. None of you were elected to show us how we should live our lives. All of you motherfuckers took your private jets to show up to this meeting, so don't lecture us about the environment. I ain't eating bugs, you can eat these nuts, and once again, you and your fake climate agenda can go fuck yourself.
And this is how to garner the mainstream media respect.
I want to know what the Prime Minister and what his coalition government will achieve over the next parliamentary cycle.
He's allowed for people like, parties like ACT and New Zealand First to push a very racist, white supremacist agenda.
But the wave is building, and with almost 20 protest locations, traffic disruption is possible.
Every general election, local body election, we appear to be at the centre of the anti-Māori rhetoric, race baiting, and enough's enough, to be quite frank.
What we have is a government that is doing state-sponsored terrorism to undo everything that we've done to try and live equally.
Te Pāti Māori is confronting the new government's moves with its own confronting language.
Some people may take offence to the words state-sponsored terrorism. What do you say to that?
First of all, I won't ever be censored. I am a product of a whānau who survived state-sponsored terrorism or genocide.
The big fish were biting in Doubtless Bay today.
Good feed for the family.
And he's looking forward to casting his line again this weekend. And a competition a group of local iwi is promising to block.
The first part is to protect our environment, and the second part is obviously the political side to this, which is our response of Ngāti Kahu towards the government's proposal to abolish the Tere Te o Waitangi.
Overnight, he made this post online, saying Ngāti Kahu members will be obstructing access to beaches and boat ramps in Doubtless Bay, stopping people from participating in this disrespectful, ignorant, racist fishing comp.
This is about Ngāti Kahu laying the law down now. We no longer recognise this New Zealand government's law.
Trans people are tired of being oppressed and discriminated.
But they're not.
I am a prevention violence minister, and I know who causes violence in the world. It is white cis men.
Now, one thing I noticed that I haven't spoken about in the media yet is these people who try to shut us down and try to intimidate us and make us scared. They call us cunts. They call us women cunts. Cunts are powerful. Vaginas brought you all here. Call me that. I take that. I'm here for being a cunt.